Why do you want to work for Samsung?
Because Samsung is a leading company in the global market of electronics, and if I work here, I can get a valuable experience. And I like its social policy, as I'm an environmental activist myself.
So why are you leaving your job?
There are no prospects for me there at the moment. The company doesn't create new vacancies in my department. I need more challenges.
Ah, so what are your strengths and weaknesses?
I'm a people person, a team player, and I'm customer and result oriented. I'm stress resistant and communicable.
What about your weaknesses?
I have no weaknesses, but I think sometimes I overwork.
Okay. So why did we hire you? What can you contribute to the company?
As I have already said, I'm very customer oriented, and I will do my best to provide a positive experience with Samsung for the customer.
Mm-hmm. So tell me about your job experience.
I have more than 6 years of experience in sales. 2 years were in international companies.
Ah, what international companies?
Pierre Renault Rus, and I'm sure our students will remember the other name. Sorry about that, Alex, but I don't really remember what international companies you worked for. Don't forget to mention that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself, your hobbies, your interests, your family.
Yes, of course. I study English in my free time and I do sports. I'm happily married and I have a child.
Mm-hmm. And what sports do you do?
I do snowboarding.
Snowboarding? Oh.
Yeah.
So tell me about your education.
I graduated from Russian University of Cooperation in June of 2007 with a master's degree in finance and credit.
Oh, that's impressive. So tell me about your current job. What are your responsibilities?
I'm responsible for negotiations and contracts, development and implementation of effective integrated programs designed to increase sales, also customer-based development, increasing sales from existing customers and finding new customers, implementation of specific projects and programs for personnel training, company performance analysis and competitive analysis, reports preparation, and lastly, organization of promotional activities for customers and staff.
Ooh. So do you do any presentations, any workshops, any training?
I have to design presentations as well.
Okay. And are any of these in English?
No.
Mm-hmm. All in Russian.
Well, we work with the Russian clients, so.
Okay.
They are for the
So
clients.
are you interested in doing presentations and conferences in English?
Yes, of course.
Fantastic. So tell me about your strategies to increase sales.
So sales can be increased through organization of promotional activities and introduction of motivational and training programs to the staff, finding new customers and adding new products into the menu.
Ah, I see. So how many customers or clients do you normally work with?
My client base is normally up to 100 customers.
So tell me about your relationship management skills.
All right. I don't have anybody who is directly can be considered as my employee. I work directly with the customer, and my current position now is a key customer manager. So I am a representative of the company, and I do everything I can to retain the customer.
Okay, so tell me about that. How do you increase your customers' loyalty?
So I, at my previous job and in my current job, I make presents and compliments, sometimes provide cinema tickets, and even invite customers to dinner.
Okay, so how do you keep in touch with your clients?
Excuse me, can you repeat that, please?
Sure. How do you keep in touch with your clients?
I call them regularly, and also we meet in person, and we have appointments when we can discuss things that we can't discuss with phone.
Oh, okay. That sounds good to me. So how do you manage stress? What about stressful situations?
So
what do you do?
When I worked for Pierre Renault Rus, a client didn't want to sign a contract with us because he has worked with our competitors. But I offered a promotional event, and he was so impressed that he became our customer.
So what do you consider stressful?
Stressful for me is when a client is unwilling to cooperate, and when it's very hard to bring them about and convince that what we offer is really of a bigger value than what our competitors offer.
So what happens when the client can't be convinced? What do you do?
So when it's the final decision and there is nothing we can really do at the moment, then we come back later. Because the situation can change, we can have something new to offer, something more attractive, and I always call back somebody who refused to work with us before.
You maintain that relationship.
Yes, of course.
That's excellent. So what has been your biggest professional achievement so far?
I have found a new and a very big customer in beer chain business, which I don't normally work with, as I work with retail beer bars. But that was the time when I brought a very big, piece of money into the company.
So what would you say your biggest success is as in your position, excluding this one?
I think being able to come up with new promotional activities, something that would be of interest to a customer because it's fresh and new and catching. For example, once I had to work in a summer program where we did promotional activities for Red Bull at Moscow beaches and universities. So that was really positive experience for me, and I think as it can be considered one of my biggest achievements professionally, because I always come up with fresh, new, interesting and catching promotional activities and motivational programs for staff, training programs.
So what would be the best part about your current job?
The best part of my current job is that it is a very friendly atmosphere there, and I'm on very good terms with my colleagues and my superiors. So it's a really very good place for me to be. But because the situation is that I can't have promotion, everybody is satisfied with their position. Nobody wants to leave, and there are no vacancies created. Makes me feel that I will not achieve as much as I can in Samsung. Okay.
So then what salary are you looking for?
So based on what I'm currently on, I would expect 110,000 rubles after tax a month.
Okay. And then tell me, what do you feel if we were to hire you? What do you feel would make you successful in this position?
I expect success because I am very goal-oriented, and at the same time I am ambitious without being cruel, without being dishonest. I'm loyal, and I have enough experience to do a good job, and I would really try to make a positive change whenever I go. I believe in being a good person, and I think only a good person can do a really good job.
And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I think I would be in a position that has more responsibility, definitely more challenges, and more opportunity to, overcome myself and become even a better person and a better professional.
And professional.
And I would speak better English as well.
And what about continuing your professional training?
I would definitely look for the opportunity to do that, because previously I had some training programs that I was enrolled in. All of them are designed to make me a better thinker, to make better decisions, find optimal solutions. So to say, train my brain, So I would really look for the opportunities to get more knowledge, to be more productive, because I enjoy what I do and I really want to do a better job.
And where do you feel your current performance is weakest?
I think I'm a very good, I do very well the thing like promotional activities, and I really like things that flash. But when it comes to routine work, you know, sometimes you have to do a lot of paperwork. It can be a little bit numbing. So I would say that improving my work in this sphere, working with documents without getting tired, without losing concentration, would be where I would look for improvement. That's it. I hope. Great. Thank you for your questions.
You're welcome. That was very good. Yeah.